MP said he woke up to slay some dragons.
Out of the farmer's market this weekend.
We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word NETS along with your issue and seek location to 55555. A member from our guest relations team will respond immediately. Thank you for your cooperation and enjoy the game. We can't wait to see you on our next home game, Mets fans. Every one of you who attends will get their very own deck of Brooklyn Nets trading cards.
It's Game 4 of the NBA Finals. The Brooklyn Nets have simply been on a rampage, storming through the finals, and with a commanding 3-0 lead, they now have a chance to do what very few teams have even dreamed of. Can they sweep their way to the Larry O'Brien Trophy in a Game 4 against the Mavericks? Which heroes will rise? The NBA playoffs start now.
It's been a very one-sided NBA Finals. It's 3-0. Could we be crowning a champion tonight? Alongside Richard Jefferson. If you look at the Mavericks, no other way to put it, a nightmare performance on the league's biggest stage. Can they stave off elimination for pride's sake, if nothing else?
And getting swept as a top seed would certainly sting. They'll do everything possible to avoid that fate here tonight.
So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. They've got Jalen Duren, and it's McCaw in at the 3 spot.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Dillingham, no good. The shake. The rebound by the Nets. And with their last victory, this team reached the 50-win mark on the season.
And they should be proud of what they've been able to accomplish. You can't just luck your way into 50 wins. You gotta be a good team to reach that feat.
Three-pointer. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's the 3. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Kersey. He's guarded by Barnes. Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Pass to Dillingham. Here's Thunder. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by McCaw.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink 1 of their first 5 shots.
Ooh, poked away. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. To the paint.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
First team.
pulls it in. Nets trail by 4. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
And the shot goes in. He has 7.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He will gladly take those.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And we got rapper Lil Tecca in the house tonight, supporting his Nets.
Look at you, B.A. I mean, you know, he grew up in Queens, but his allegiance lies with the Nets. It's not uncommon to see him courtside here in Brooklyn.
Here's Thunder. And Brooklyn again with a bucket.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Pass to Kersey. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Nets trail by 4. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Thunder. Pass to Whitehead. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by McCaw. The Mavericks lead by 4. Fires top of the key. Again, Dallas.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Climbing the ladder for the 360 flush. Ridiculous bounce.
He went so high for that one. Wow. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Mavericks.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Pass to Sarr. Takes a 3. Kersey pulls it in. The Mavericks have gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall.
Oh, a spectacular windmill jam.
No denying the power on that dunk. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Back to Duren. Pass to Kersey. Shot clock at 6. Puts it up from 17. And that one drops for him.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Here's McCaw. Baseline try. Doesn't go that time.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Here's the break.
That is
Oh,
powerful.
yes. Ooh, finishes with style. A double clutch jam.
He was way ahead of the pack. No one around to contest. He can do anything he wants in that situation.
And those might be the easiest points of the month for him.
Pass to Dillingham. Here's Thunder. Right side Barnes. Wide open. It's hauled in by McCaw. McCaw's got 4 rebounds now. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
And there's the lob. And the dunk by Duren.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And Dallas making a change here. Nets trail by 3. And he drives in. And there it is for him. Thunder's got 20 points.
Doing more work in the painted area. He has really excelled inside.
Knocked loose. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Lets it go from deep. Brooklyn pulls it in. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control. He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
That was foul. First personal foul. Team second. That was foul. Number 3. First personal foul. Third team foul.
And there's the screen. And they call an illegal screen here.
And that's his second foul.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Pass to Jenkins. Here's Lawson. Williams defending. Here's Lawson. That misses. And a chance to tie it.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Williams is out there with Barnes. Then it's Smith. And it's Thunder in at the point. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Here's Jenkins. Good on the bucket. Jenkins has got his first points of the game.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
He shoots. Murphy pulls it in.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Brooklyn.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
Sars checked in for Williams. The open shot, Barnes gets some space and parries the jumper. And the Nets lead by 3. Mavericks shooting has been good, 54% on this one. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Thunder in the last outing against the Mavericks was tremendous. He ended up with 37 points, and at the other end of the floor, he's a thief. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are, guys.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
6 to shoot. Here's Kersey. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Kersey's got his third basket on the night right there. Thunder, the pass to Barnes. Barnes the screen. The 3, Smith. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Pass to Lawson. Beyond the arc. Kersey, no good. Nets leading by 7. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Whitehead, shot is good. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. to the left side wing. Pass to Kersey. And it's Whitehead with a rebound.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Here's Thunder. Goes back up. It's blocked. And he's able to get it back. Smith no good.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
Lawson passes to Kersey, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Driving inside, lots of room. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Pass to Lawson. Here's Barnett. Here's Jenkins. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one misses.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the point.
Brooklyn shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. And Dallas making a change here. Marshall's checked in. Mavericks trail by 7. Knocks it loose. Pass to Whitehead to the inside. Here's Smith. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. The Mavericks have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants to review the game plan. Kersey, pass to Marshall. Here's Lawson. Here's Kersey. Give him 8. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Kersey's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Barnes, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Sarr. Pass to Thunder. Smith with it. For 3. Knocks down the long J. Smith's got 14.
And the defense has no answer for him here in the second quarter. He is torching them from outside.
McCall passes to Lawson. The 3. Tips it. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Marshall's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make.
That's a foul he wanted to avoid, and he definitely doesn't want to pick up his third before the half.
Kessler, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Butler comes in for Scotty Barnes. Thunder, the pass to Kessler. Here's Whitehead. Pass to Thunder. Just 5 on the clock. Now Smith. Jacks up a 3. Kersey pulls it in. Here's McCaw. Butler covering. Here's Kersey. He's got 11. 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by Butler.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Thunder, the pass to Whitehead. The teardrop, got a hand on it.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
Pass to McCaw. Second chance shot. Thunder grabs the board. Brooklyn leading by 5. Here he goes, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
To the left wing. Marshall passes to Kersey. From deep. He drops it from range. Kersey's got 14 points.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Butler on the wing. Smith outside. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. 17 points in the game.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Here's Marshall. He's covered by Kessler. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Kessler.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Dallas shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. Duren, he's checked in for Dallas. And he's good on the second. Nets leading by 6. Outside, Williams. Pass to Thunder. Williams with the screen. Thunder. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
There's the 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Lets a 3 fly. Connects from downtown. Thunder's got 8 points here in the quarter.
This first half has been all him. He's getting to his spots and going to work.
1:06 left to play in the first half. Pass to Marshall to the right side. The 3 is up. And Dallas hits again from deep.
That's his second triple of the quarter and third of the game. Keep building.
Here's Thunder. Give him 30. Tipped away. To the middle. Here's McCaw. Can't connect from 14. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Dillingham. Out to the right wing. Here's Thunder. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Elbow shot. And it's good. 2 points. He's got 19.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
With 4 on the clock. The layup off target. And so it's Brooklyn with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. They've been very effective from the 3-point line. That's the key for them so far. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot. Fans, let's hear it for our contestants. Well done.
Thanks for joining us for Game 4. At the half, some ground to make up for the Dallas Mavericks.
You love to see this kind of chemistry. It's like our chemistry on the set. Everyone knows this rink.
You know what, Ernie, for once, I can't disagree with Shaq. It feels good to be the king.
I can't run away from this conversation fast enough. looking at the series breakdown for the Mavericks. This game is a chance, a final chance, for them to make a statement in this series. How do you get into a winning mindset when you're down 3-0?
Well, some teams, Ernie, are at their most dangerous when they're back against the corner. But it's all about focus and maintaining it in a tough situation.
You know, I got respect for everything they've done this year. But this is the end of the road. They should be proud of the progress they made so far.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard you say that, Shaq. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half. They've got Jalen Duren, and it's McCaw in at the 3. Pass to Sarr. Duren with a steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Lawson. Banked it in off the glass. Lawson's gotten his second bucket of the game. Nets leading by 4. Sarr passes to Thunder. Now here's Barnes. Tries again. Shot's good by Sarr.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Here's McCaw. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. The shot, no good. Thunder, the pass to Sarr. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first free throw is good.
Stepping to the line with 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. Mavericks trail by 8. Pass to McCaw. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. From the high post. And there's the call on Jalen Duren. That's foul number 2 for him. Nets leading by 8. Here's Thunder. Outside Barnes. Cans it with nobody near him. Barnes has got his second basket on the night.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys, make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
There's a screen. Shot clock at 5. No good from the wing.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Here's Sarr, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And this will be his third and fourth free throws of the game here. That free throw misses. Good on the second one. Mavericks trail by 11. Pass to Kersey. Here's McCaw. Here's Kersey. 14 points for him. Duren with it. Looking to end the run. The dive for the ball. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
Brooklyn on D. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. From outside the arc. Offensive rebound. Here's Lawson. Pass to McCaw. Tries yet again. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go. Timeout is called by Nick Nurse. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Here's Thunder. He's got 32 points. Rebounded by Marshall.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. Here's Lawson. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Thunder. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow. Oh, he makes it look easy.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Here's Barnett. And he makes it on the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Up top, Smith. Robbed. And Dallas making a change here. Murphy's checked in. There's a minute 17 left in the third quarter. Pass to Lawson. Here's Barnett. Here's Jenkins. Fires in the triple. And it's a 5-point Maverick lead.
You can tell he's feeling it. Hasn't missed a single shot all quarter.
Here's Thunder. No good from outside.
Credit to him for trying to get that 3 right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
Pass to Lawson. The 3. Williams grabs the board.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Here's Smith. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
There's 18 seconds left in the third. Here's Jenkins, covered by Smith. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Yeah, they really need to double team him.
And Brooklyn with possession here. They trail by 6. Pass to Thunder. They set the screen. Launches it. Oh, he beats the buzzer! Just in time. Wow!
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there.
Boy, that was close. Got it in just in the nick of time.
And the game's still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Dallas on top. They lead by 3. And we're coming right back after this break to get... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And the energy is palpable in this arena. Welcome back to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. They've got Dillingham, Walker Kessler out there with Barnes, and it's Whitehead in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Nets trail by 3. Here's Thunder. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Out left to the wing. And he lobs it up to the rim. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
offense disorganized, defense pays. Back to Barnes. This one for three. And the rebound goes to Dallas. McCall's got rebound number 8 now. Pass to Kersey. Let's go with a three. Pure. That's basket number 9 on 12 tries.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Here's Thunder. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Thunder's got 40 points.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another three.
Here's Jenkins. And a miss there on the triple. Nets trail by 5. Here's Thunder. Pass to Dillingham. Fires the three. Kersey pulls it in.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And that'll be Dallas's ball as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks able to keep the possession. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Here's Marshall. Pass to Murphy. Here's Jenkins. Just 5 to shoot. The three is up. McCall, no good.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough three.
Barnes a screen. Here's Thunder. Three-pointer off the mark. Dallas leading by 5. Here's Jenkins. He's guarded by Barnes. Jenkins misses. Brooklyn has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
McCall passes to Murphy. Takes it inside. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Kessler a screen. Thunder. From outside, off the mark. The Mavericks have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Kessler. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Murphy.
Number 40, Jalen Duren.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Clock at 6. Over to the wing. Here's McCall. No good on the three.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Here's Thunder. There's the triple. Knocks it down from distance. Thunder's got 45 points.
He hit 3 triples in the first half, 3 more since. That's nothing to shrug at.
Here's Kersey, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Brooklyn trailing. Kicks it out to Barnes. Pass to Thunder. Here's Dillingham. There's a screen to take the lead. No good that time.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
And here's Duren. Over Kessler. Duren, no good. Well, Brooklyn's shooting 33%. This hasn't been their quarter. Pass to Thunder. Stolen! Here's Kersey, down low. Stolen by Kessler. Here's Thunder. Oh, my Hey, how about that? And he slams it in one-handed.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, "You're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another." Guys, let's see what happens.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And they'll get another chance. From the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. He's got 24.
They're playing a lot more aggressively on the offensive boards in the second half, racking up a ton of second chance points.
Sars checked in for Kessler.
Team second. Coming up on the floor for you. Next. 43.
Here's Dillingham. Takes the 3. Duran with the rebound.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just...
And so the Mavericks take the win. And they're still in a tight spot.
MP sneaking up on Steph Curry as the GOAT shooter.